And today I want to sit here with you and talk about this topic that we most of the time try to ignore in our life. Or many times we think we have talked so much about, but I believe many teenagers entering their teens are still struggling with. So that's for those girlies. It is fear of judgment. What is it? So, fear of judgment is like thinking of whether you're being perceived the right way in other people's lives or eyes, or whether you're doing the right thing to be approved in some group, in friend group, or in any kind of group. I think part of it is social media. We all can agree on that. We are constantly being watched, we are compared and judging others, and we carry that feeling in real life. And that's when we stop being ourselves and start being worried about how other people are perceiving us. And that's where most of us gain this fear of judgment and then get so much indulged in it that we become shy in a way. And I'm not saying being shy is a bad thing, but I'm saying it in that way we are so feared that we are afraid to be ourselves in certain situations in front of certain people, and that's what impacts our own confidence and our self-worth. Because many times fear of judgment comes with sacrificing our self-worth. For many people, to seek that approval, we sacrifice what we would not technically allow into our life. But one thing I've learned is many people don't focus on what we're doing. Many people, many times, how much you think people focus on our lives is not true, because so many people are just so focused on their own lives, their own insecurities and their own problems in life. So, when we think that people are so focused on what we are doing, that's kind of untrue and false. And even if they are to a certain extent, how does their opinion again define what your self-worth is, what your life is? How does anyone's opinion define your life? I don't think that does, because they are not living your life. They are not facing the same situation. They are not facing the same feelings that you are feeling. They don't know anything about you. So if they're judging you on something, let me tell you, their opinion has no, don't give a penny to other people's opinion, because you will be misunderstood. Let me tell you that. People will misunderstand you. People will disappoint you, and especially most of the time, the people who will disappoint you are going to be the people who you thought were closest to you. That's the reality of life, that many times people who you have expectations from, hold close to in your heart, are the ones that will end up hurting you. It can be your best friend, it can be your family member, it can be anyone you had expectations or you thought were really close to you. Those are the people that will end up hurting you. So holding yourself or doing things for approval, if that's what many people call life, I disagree. This is not living life. Living life is when you do things even when you feel uncomfortable, when you do things even when you know you'll be judged. This is what life is. And living life openly with freedom is when you will let go of this fear of judgment. So, my girlies, this is, if you have this fear of judgment, I'm not saying it's something wrong, but let me tell you, you're gonna learn a lot. Life is gonna teach you, life is gonna force you to learn these lessons, to hold less expectation from other people, and to hold more self worth for yourself. One of those girlies who is scared to take up space because of fear of judgment, let me tell you this: you're allowed to be seen, you're allowed to take up space, and people are too much focused on their own lives to see us overthinking. And if we think that they're overthinking, it's not true, it's false. And do not shrink yourself, do not shrink yourself for the opinion that will not matter in the future. Those people, any person's opinion who you think is judging you for anything, their opinion will not matter in your future. The only opinion that will matter is your beliefs, is your perspective. These are the things that you're going to build your life off of. So if you have this fear of judgment, let me tell you, really, it won't matter. So if it does take some time to reduce this fear of judgment, it takes many experiences, but let me tell you this, we all learn it. After a certain time, we all learn it, and I'm telling you that other people's beliefs do not matter. The only belief that matters is your own belief. So thanks for sitting with me today, and see you guys in the next video, and subscribe and cheers.